14th century, Dante Alighieri was an Italian poet who created a masterpiece of world literature known as the Divine Comedy. Funny how much of a difference several hundred years can make. In the 21st century, he's the main character in a video game who sews a cloth cross into his chest and goes tearing through a twisted and violent version of his literary masterpiece with a gigantic scythe. Your journey begins in a flashback where Dante is a knight fighting in the Crusades. He may not have access to all of his combat moves just yet, but vicious combo attacks and the uncanny ability to double jump let him make short work of his enemies. A face-to-face encounter with death himself, however, proves to be more of a challenge.
Dante, your fate is decided. Everlasting damnation for your sins.
Of course, it's nothing the father of the Italian language can't handle. After he faces death and claims his menacing skeletal weapon for his own, Dante returns home to find Beatrice, his love, has been murdered. Lucifer himself shows up to feel up Dante's girlfriend and drag her soul down into hell, and a furious Dante goes in after her. It's not long before you get your hands on an ornate cross that packs a powerful, purifying punch and start mastering the combat moves that Dante will use to fend off a host of hellish adversaries. Owing much more to other video games than it does to the world of literature, Dante controls very much like a certain deity of battle. You can evade with the right stick, launch enemies upward for a brutal mid-air beating, grab hold of your enemies for a quick execution, and perform quick-time events for cinematic obliterations. Other demon-destroying techniques include counterattacks, which require good timing on your blocks, and magical attacks like an icy dash that can be triggered by holding a bumper. Depending on whether you use the cross or the scythe to finish your foes, you'll be able to upgrade Dante's abilities by cashing in souls through a promising-looking chart that lets you work your way toward progressively more powerful moves. Dante definitely feels like a capable warrior with plenty of room for growth, which is a good thing considering that there are 9 circles of hell to fight your way through, starting with a relatively low-key limbo and descending into lust, gluttony, greed, and beyond. Each area reflects its themes through its enemies and environments, resulting in some unique and shocking moments as you carve your way through demonic legions. It's tough to tell if this journey through hell will make a lasting impression on the interactive world, but the newest Dante to take up arms against demons and devils is definitely taking his work seriously. We'll find out if this is a hell worth subjecting yourself to in February 2010.
I gave myself to you because I know you will be faithful to our love.